Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese X here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time we did the impossible by defeating, yep, Chuck Norris. God, that was... every LP here before me did that joke before, and... Really? Cutting right at the beginning, right in the middle of my intro. How fantastic. Freaking Ernest, go back to Saving Christmas or whatever. Don't even like the Ernest movies. Why me I even make that reference? Well, better than making a Chuck Norris joke, but you have to cut right into my intro. But anyways, off screen I did a little bit of grinding because we're just about to deliver that secret potion to Jasmine to heal that dying Ampharos. That way it's not a dying Ampharos, and then we would be able to fight Jasmine, and Jasmine is tough, but forget about that. Let's just deliver the secret potion. Or you give it to Jasmine.
Will that medicine cure Amphi?
Sure it will.
Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me.
Aw. That is true loyalty right there.
Amphi, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you very, very much. I will return you the gem.
And apparently she goes north, but I have no idea why, because the way down is through this hole. Go down the hole! Go down the hole! Go down the hole! Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up because embarrassingly enough, Expo died because to Ernest. Yes, one of my Pokemon died to freaking Ernest. But who am I to judge? I have hardly watched a single Ernest movie, and I only think about Ernest because I was just up to my grandparents today, and well, technically yesterday because I'm recording this at 12:20. But apparently my grandfather got in this Ernest movie, and I was like, because I personally can't stand Ernest movies. He's like, I know that those movies are award-winning, but I personally just don't like them. And speaking oddly enough, when I use that trick to evolve Polibo, strangely enough, it messed up the time, so it thinks that it's Friday at 10 o'clock, when in reality, it's Tuesday at 12:20. Yeah, I kinda messed up from moving the save files all over the place. But I highly recommend saving. Let's go ahead and check this time. The Steel-Clad Defense Girl. Well, we know what Pokemon she uses. I should go ahead and mention that she does not... there are no trainers in this gym, so I highly recommend organizing your party a little bit. However, I think I am safe just the way it is. Here's a guy right here. Hey, you weren't there with Chuck. That's not fair. Jasmine uses the newly discovered Steel type. I don't know very much about it. Well, you're worthless. But basically the Steel type is an interesting type. They're usually weak to fire. They're usually weak to fire and ground. And that's pretty much it. Although her Pokemon are also dual types, so that would help quite a bit. But here it is, Jasmine. And I must warn you, she is tough. I mean, I think she has the Pokemon with the highest level of any gym leader. And that's ridiculous considering this is only the 6th gym, but talk to her.
Thank you for your help at the lighthouse. But this is different. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the Steel type. Do you even know the Steel type? is a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin?
Alright, this is Jasmine. She's gonna start off with a Magnemite. In Generation 1, Magnemite was originally a pure electric type, but now it's an electric and steel type. It's gonna have the move Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Supersonic, and Sonic Boom. Best case scenario is to use Rock type with some fighting type moves, and that will be your best bet. Fortunately, it's at level 30, which is a pretty high level. I technically am under leveled, which kind of sucks. Actually, it sucks a lot. Because take a look at all that damage it does. Again, try a locate, but because Magnemite is so fast, it's not even worth it. I should mention, you see that Expo is holding on to an item. I forgot at the near the beginning of the game that back in Azalea Town, you should talk to the apprentice and you'll be able to get a charcoal, which increases fire type moves by 1.3 per by 1.3, well, multiplied by 1. What am I saying? It increases your fire type's attack. And steel is weak to fire, so unfortunately I only have Ember as my fire type move. Luckily, Expo is pretty fast, so maybe we'll take out Magnemite in one hit. No, we were close though. Supersonic is annoying, confuses your Pokemon. Yeah. So basically this is, this Magnemite is only weak to, Rock and Fighting type. Well, Fighting type moves. Because Arian Steel is weak to Fighting type moves. Oh, she has another Magnemite, which is just like the first one, but now she's sending out her most powerful Pokemon, Steelix. Steelix has like ridiculously high defense, and I think it's like the highest defense of any Pokemon in this game. I could be wrong, but I'm like 60% right, and this Steelix, take a look at this level. A whopping 35. Yeah. My recommendation is to go ahead and hopefully try to put it to sleep and then switch to a Pokemon that would help lower these stats. I unfortunately failed, so luckily I wasted time with Screech, and thankfully Screech failed as well. Sunny Day basically increases fire type move. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it would have Sandstorm instead, which would be a bit more devastating. But luckily that's not the case. Steelix is also weak to Water type move, being a part ground type, so I highly recommend using a very strong Water type move. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Mantaro, because I taught Mantaro Surf. I think I got him rid of, what was it, Water Gun? No, I got rid of Bubble because that way I can have a bit more variety of moves. So might as well replace a Water type move with a Water type move. So let's start off with Surf. If I'm lucky, this would do a lot of damage. Or hardly at all. Yeah, Steelix is a bit of a jerk, but understandably I am like 10 levels underneath it. Well, 12 actually. And besides, Mantines tend to be more defensive than offensive. Unfortunately, I believe that Jasmine does have a potion, so be a bit careful here. Don't let it get too low, but of course I get it. Oh, that wasn't even a critical hit. Well, Surf, see, she has a hyper potion. That what makes the Steelix so much of a jerk. Luckily, she only has one, and that wasn't even a critical hit. I'm actually getting stronger and stronger. That's pretty strange. Don't know if it's a glitch or if it's supposed to do that, but either way, I managed to take out the Steelix with just the Polybow and Mantaro, which is excellent. Gonna get a few level ups here. By the way, don't worry, Mantaro is not going to be a permanent replacement for Togebo. I will get Togebo back out. I'm just going to have Mantaro as a bit of a placeholder for a little while. He's gonna switch right back to Magnemite, which is exactly the same as the previous Magnemite, again with Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Supersonic, and Sonic Boom. By the way, if you really want to know what that Steelix had, it had Iron Tail, Rock Throw, Sunny Day, and Screech. Because Sunny Day is actually Sandstorm and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's a bit more devastating. Luckily, I think that Sunny Day is still in effect, so combined with the Charcoal and the Ember, this Magnemite should go down in one hit. Or not. And it paralyzes me, but it seems like Jasmine is actually easier than I thought Shotby would be, especially since she would be much more powerful than that, and oh, I had to jinx it because it gets critical hits. Well, at least Sunbow is a bit resistant to that, and I actually forgot to buy Revive, so I did, and I don't even have potions, so I come unprepared for this. I guess I'll just use Sunny Day just to chance it. Although that's kind of stupid because my Sunbow is dead. Not Sunbow. X-Bow is dead. Luckily it does increase the power of grass type moves, and man, you're resistant. Sunflora and Sunkern are like supposed to be among the weakest Pokemon in the game, but Sunflora has been very resistant. It has been like a very good wall for me lately. At least in this playthrough, and like any other game, like I had a Sunflora while I was playing Pokemon Black 2, which, well, completely sucked. It's going to die here, but at least it got the Magnemite very low, and Jasmine, of course. Jasmine's most likely gonna use the Hyper Potion on the Magnemite. The sunlight is strong. Now let's go ahead and just use a Surf. I can't believe that Surf actually got this stronger when used in succession. That's not even supposed to happen, but I'll take it. I was not prepared for this at all before, because I forgot to buy items, but this was easier than I thought.
You are a better trainer than me, in both skill and kindness. In accordance with the league rules, I confer you this badge.
And we got them the Mineral Badge from Jasmine.
Mineral Badge raises Pokemon's defense. Please take this too.
I believe this would be Iron Tail.
You could use that TM to teach Iron Tail.
Yep.
I don't know how to say this, but good luck.
She is so sweet. What do you have to say now, you kind of useless guy? Huh? The student? It was a close encounter of an unknown kind. Well, if you add the manual, it's not really unknown. Want to know an even more unknown Pokemon? Unknown. Nah. Well, shorter video than I expected, because Jasmine is like among the... Aside from Whitney, Jasmine is probably the toughest gym leader in this game. Which makes me really surprised that she ends up being very easy for me. I didn't even grind that much, as you can see, but I did. I'm very glad that I traveled all the way to Azalea Town. I could have just flown there, but I didn't want to go through the trouble of catching a flying Pokemon. Especially Mantoro can't learn fly! Huh. But, also I gave Sunba the Miracle Seed in the previous part, but anyways, that's it. I guess next time we're gonna, since we have both the 5th and 6th badge, I guess we can continue on to the next town and see where we're gonna head on next. I will see you guys then, I guess.